Hi guys, you are welcome to the lifestyle and migration show called The Lamb Show, and I am your host, First Lady Ronnie. On this episode, we'll be talking to two wonderful and amazing fine gentlemen who are going to be sharing a success story that will give a lot of you out there hope, especially students who are seeking or looking out for opportunities to study abroad. These gentlemen have an amazing story and they walk us through the journey of how they took a step-by-step process, all the challenges that they faced, all the obstacles at the end of the day, how they arrived at this destination that gives me so much joy and excitement to be speaking to them today. So join me from wherever you are and let's have an amazing success story together. Hi guys, you are all welcome to today's episode of the Lamb Show. I'm super excited to have you guys on the show. As you know, we go a long way. We are like family, and so I consider you guys as my brothers. We've been through a lot together. So I'm very happy that you honored my invitation to come onto the show and share your experience and your success story with all of us. So, how are you guys doing? It's been a while.
I agree, sir. Fine, very good.
Okay, so would you want to introduce yourself? Let's go with
My name is Papi Sims. Last team from PMS, Department of Information Science and
you.
Okay, my name is Adolf Ability, a past student of KUST, Department of Economics to be precise.
Okay, so Pakwesi and Adolf, welcome once again to the show. So let's go right into today's reason why we are here. Um, of course, when I met you guys, you were actually on a journey to pursue your education abroad. However, you and I know when it comes to financial constraint, it's an issue that a lot of Ghanaian students face, or even students from other African countries. So most students who are looking for such opportunities are actually considering scholarships. And so it is an amazing opportunity to be selected, wherever you are in the world or whatever you've been selected for somewhere in the world is an amazing opportunity because it means that you have been selected from a whole lot of students that have also applied. So would you want to like give us a little bit of insight or an overview of how this journey started for you? So let's take Adolf first.
Right, thank you for the opportunity. The whole thing started in, I think, when I was in third
Okay.
year. This too actually started because I didn't actually put in my personal effort to get the first class because I wanted to get the first class. It was because of the passion, the dream that I had to pursue this. So I think from third year, that was 2016, 17 thereabouts. I put in much effort to be able to complete the first class, which will give me opportunity to even get benefits funding to pursue my master's degree outside. So somewhere along the line, 2018 after we completed, I started with applications, and then your application comes with a whole lot of money, investment and all that. So I applied to a lot of universities in Asia, Europe, and then US. So I think for the 2018, it didn't go, in fact, as I expected it to be. I actually didn't get, I got admissions, a pool of admissions, but then funding was a very difficult thing for me to get because this was because I like guidance. So I think in the middle of 2019, I had an opportunity to be selected, shortlisted for a get fund interview. So I went for a get fund interview around March 2018, 2019, sorry. When I got there, I was being promised to be offered the scholarship, but it ended up not going as I expected. So I think after I came back, from the interview, I took it upon myself. I have never given up. If this thing is not working, if I'm not getting this different scholarship, I'm still not giving up. So what is the next step? So I took it upon myself to to invest again. I mean, it was a risk that I was taking. And so I actually enrolled in a engineering class. And then I took the engineering class for like 1.5 months. And I sat for the engineering class somewhere in 2019 October. And then I started the application technique. And then, in fact, getting money to even pay for application money was a problem. Application fees was a problem. Because we pay somewhere around 500 cedis in Canada, Canadian schools, and some of the US schools also will take 500 cedis. So
That's a lot of money.
that's a lot of money. So we are applying for like let's say 10 schools, so imagine. And where is the fund coming from? We asked
So
ourselves.
let's also hear from Pakwesi at this point to also throw a bit more. Pakwesi, based on everything that Adolf is saying, do you have similar experiences or you have, because he talked about get fun at some point. However, with you, did you have similar experiences or you had a different experience?
Thank you for the opportunity. I didn't go to school, get far, the opportunity to go for but I applied to quite a number of scholarships, like the Senior scholarships, like the Commonwealth scholarships, and also tried many schools in the US and Canada to hopefully to get teaching assistant or graduate assistant. But it all went in blood. I didn't get anything in my first year. Actually, the dream started somewhere in second year.
For you, second year in the university. Okay.
Yes.
And for you,
I-
third year.
Yes.
Okay.
I realized that continuing school wouldn't be easy for me if I'm to pay for the full expenses. But I knew it was really expensive. So I put it upon myself to, try my best to get the best grade that will prepare me to get a scholarship. So I tried my best to get a first class, and by God's grace and little hard work, yes.
Two of you have one thing in common. You both mentioned that you realized that you had that passion in you and the need that you wanted to pursue your studies abroad. And so it engineered the passion in you and the thoughts to push further when it comes to your academics. So are you saying that first class is a necessity for scholarship? Because I know some people believe that it doesn't mean that once you're a first class student you will get funded. But do you think that generally it's a necessity? I know some people might doubt this, but let's just clear the air that if you have a lower class, like something lower than a first class, compared to someone with a first class, who do you think stands a higher chance when it comes to funding opportunities?
With first class, I wouldn't say it's certain that when you get first class, you get a scholarship. It would be a lie. But take this scenario when we have a pool of first class students, a pool of second class students, and no one.
Yeah.
And we are applying to the same school for the same scholarship. And let's say we all wrote very good personal statements. We have very good recommendations. Now, if you are the admission committee, who are you going to give the scholarship to?
Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, you definitely go for the person in the first class. So it's better to put yourself up the game or up the game so that you stand a better chance of getting a scholarship. So getting a first class is good. It's very, very good and safe.
So it boils down to shortlisting. So it means that when generally a university is giving funding opportunities, and I think a lot of students understand by now that funding opportunities are usually academic based. Mostly is taking academic merit. So even if you have other talents, like some people believe in sports scholarships, other talent scholarships, swimming and things like that. Yes, I think once in a while you might have such opportunities. But generally and in every country in the world, mostly it is academic merit. So it is important that if you have the passion or you know that in your mind you want to study abroad and you are solely depending on funding, because of course we are all not from wealthy homes, so some students can pay their fees, some cannot. It is a fact. So we need to understand where we are coming from. And if you know, I'm not saying that those who are rich don't study hard. Of course, we have very wealthy people who are brilliant as well. But generally, we know that there are more brilliant but needy students. So at the end of the day, if you know you fall in this category, what Pakwesi and Adolf are saying is that put in a little hard work in your studies so that academically you can thrive. Because once you thrive well academically, you increase your chances of being selected when the shortlisting is going on for this Commonwealth. Like you said, you tried Commonwealth, Chevening, and there are so many students applying from all over the world because these are global scholarships. So imagine first class student, very strong first class TAs, so they have even teaching experiences. They have lectured their fellow colleagues and everything. And with all this, they still didn't thrive through any of this prestigious scholarship. Then it tells you how tough the competition is. So you can have a good statement, you can have a good class, and you still never be shortlisted. Because in the department that they were in, economics was also highly sorted after. So a lot of students were applying, and a lot of students also had good classes in that area as well. So this is just a piece of advice. Your class is not everything. However, it is important in the decision making in the selection of scholarship students. Thank you, Papi Fernando. This was very, very insightful. So you did mention about investing in GRA or something to boost your chances in the US. And I know a lot of students who want to study in the US probably go through the same process. However, how fruitful is that process? Because you can be a brilliant student, maybe with a first class, but how can you guarantee that you pass the GRE? Is it something that you will encourage people to, try first before they give up, or what do you think? With the GRE, yeah.
I think with a GRE, it's not a guarantee. When you sit for a GRE, and even when you get a good score, you will secure graduate assistance. Because I know a lot of my friends who actually sat with a GRE, I sat with them, and they end up not getting this graduate assistance. So, though it's a part of the requirement, you have a list of requirements that you have to satisfy. But I would say, nevertheless, you still have to get a good score, and then also other things that are being considered, which is recommendation letters, and other things, certificates, extracurricular activities that needs to be added. And there are a lot of things that goes into, selection of these scholarship. You don't just give it to anyone like that. It's a global competition, so you need to add value to yourself. So you can also publish books, thesis, just develop on your undergraduate thesis to be able to get that particular thesis publication on your CV. So when when they are going through their selection and they get to know that when you have a list of people that have the same score and then the same class, so they look at, okay, this guy has a thesis publication, and masters is all about thesis. So if you have an upper hand on the thesis publication, I think you will be selected than the other people. So that's
Interesting point.
yeah. So the thesis publication, over here, the lectures do not really help us, honestly, I'm being honest. Because when you consider people or students outside, when after their studies, the lecturers help them publish their thesis, and which is a plus to you. Because even if you want to pursue your master's degree, or even you can even be a straight PhD with this, with this, because I have a lot of friends who are studying in Hong Kong all around.
Yeah, I think we even have an experience with a particular student and a friend of ours who applied. He had a first class from his bachelor's degree, and this student discovered his strength when it comes to writing. He could even write and write for others for a fee. He was that good. And with the first class degree, which is a bachelor's degree, plus the number of research that he's done and written, gave him a whooping 4 years PhD scholarship. And the school is actually part of the first 10 schools, or first 5, if I'm not mistaken, in Australia. And you'll be surprised to know how much the funding was worth. So I do agree that sometimes, even with the first class degree alone and with a lot of good writing skills and publications, you can just shoot straight to a PhD. You jump the whole master straight on to a PhD. And you are good to go. So that's a very good point. So if you know your strength is in writing, develop it. You don't need to do a master's, you can go straight to a PhD. And all that is very, very possible. So let's continue.
We also want to talk about let's take out of here, and let's take out the degree. Now we have certain things that we also require, like your CV, and then they also check probably you've done internships at certain places. So you don't have to take those things for granted. If you want to put up a very good application, then you need to also check that part. Now with CV, you don't just write any CV and send it away. They have a certain partner they look up to. You can't just write any CV that is not organized, that has everything messed up. Yes. You have to check their requirements, how their fonts, everything, because everything has to be on point. And by God, the way we met you and you guided us to that, we were able to write a very good CV and so also added certain things. Me, for instance, I was able to do internships at certain places like GRA. I also did internship with UK as well. I had some kind of working experience to also make my application a quality application. Yeah. So you don't also have to take those things for granted. You have to also try your best to do that. If you get a chance to do internship, try and do it to build up your CV.
Yeah.
So that's what
Yeah, very true. What Pakwesi is saying is very, very important. They mentioned UKAS. I was the manager in the Kumasi office when I met them, so they did internship with me. And truly, they came to me that they needed references. And of course, they did a very good job, so I gave them a very good reference. And it was from there that I moved to Dreams Consult, where I am now, as the director of student recruitment. And based on how good they are, I was really interested in seeing that they were successful. So we developed this whole masterclass idea, and we decided to help these students to go through the process. That way, it encourages other students to also join the class and become successful. So yes, these are my very first two students who have graduated successfully. Both of them have, been awarded a very prestigious scholarship in Europe, and they are the only two people in Ghana, miraculously, that got this funding. So this experience, even for me, has made me realize that indeed, for those of you that believe in God, miracles still do happen. Because it was a very, very touchy story for me, because when I met them, they were trying to go to US and Canada, and they were both applying to different schools because they felt like if they both applied to one place, it might affect the other. So they were sacrificing for each other. So I came in and I said, you know what, I don't believe in that. I know that you guys can still apply to the same place and God can still make it possible. So I pushed them to go in the same direction, and to my amazement and surprise, God just made it happen for them. Can you share the experience when you both received, I don't know who got a letter first, but can you share the experience, how you felt? Was it one who got it first, and how was it?
Okay, so I was the first that I got the email first. I went to work, and then in the morning I was just going to YouTube watching videos, and I saw this email. When I opened it, was something. I was like, what am I seeing? Is it true? So I called one of my colleagues to come and see what I'm seeing. And when he came, he was like, wow. But this is a scholarship. It's true. And I said, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. So I called Adolf, and then I told him to check his email. But I think one way he wasn't able to check his email. So when I went there, I said, oh, I believe he also got it. So you have to check it. So he also checked his email, and he told me that I also got it.
The same day?
The same time. They send the email the same time.
Wow.
So it's the same scholarship, the same program, the same school.
Wow. And they were the only two people in Ghana. In fact, the scholarship was for 6 people in the world, and they were the 2 Ghanaians that got it. So this is indeed, for me, it's indeed a miracle, because these are 2 close friends and brothers that have become like my younger brothers. I love them so much. So it was, I feel like God just, wanted to pave a way, for this whole masterclass thing, and use them for such a breakthrough. And I believe that this story will touch a lot of you out there to know that miracles still do happen. When I met them in 2018, they had already started their own thing, and they were struggling until I met them in 2020. And look at what have happened. So it is just to let you know that sometimes you may be thinking of a particular place because they wanted US and Canada, and they even went for GRE classes and all that. You may be thinking that US is the best place for you, or Canada is the best place for you. I'm not saying that it is bad. However, if it is not working out for you, don't be discouraged. Don't think that is the end. You can try other options. I opened their mind to other countries and other opportunities. I said, look, don't limit yourself. Allow God to have his way. And the moment they decided to relax and open their tentacles and try other places, it worked. It worked. And in future, I don't know where they will be. They might move from Europe to Canada or to US one day. So please don't be discouraged. If the US and the Canada and the UK is not working out, something else might work out. This is an opportunity to start getting in touch with Dreams Consult, because our master class is going to be super. Yes, so this is a very powerful testimony. I'm really, really proud of you guys. I'm happy that things worked out the way it did. So I hope that this experience, always make you remember where you are coming from. Because I know that you are doing this because you want to encourage other students. You were looking up to your seniors, who some of them went to Canada and US. So I remember very well you said, oh, some people in my department traveled to US and Canada. So they were actually very encouraged that they were going to make it. However, God took them through a different path. So anybody watching this today, you might be looking up to somebody, but let God have his way in your life. Okay? So these gentlemen have shared their success story with us, and I believe that one day you will share yours too. So thank you guys. I know that when you get to your destination, you will send me pictures and videos and other things just to encourage other people. And basically let people know that there's still a miracle working God out there. And even if you don't believe in God, it's fine. You can still come to us and with your own knowledge and hard work. There's hard work also pays. So with your own knowledge and hard work, we will prepare you, we will train. Because we know a lot of people have potentials. They just need directions. They just need the right information. These young guys had potential, but they were just throwing money away until I gave them direction. So God can use anybody to direct your life, and then things will work out for you. So I'm entreating you that today on the show, Lifestyle and Migration, where we share travel issues, lifestyle tips, anything at all, we talk about it on the show. I want to entreat you as your host, First Lady Ronnie, and as the Director of Student Recruitment at Dreams Consult. Get in touch with us. Our numbers will definitely be on the screen, and then we can take it from there. Very soon, we'll be launching our master class in the brand style, and a lot of people can sign up either online or offline. So, like I said, congratulations to you guys, and hopefully, I'll hear from you when you arrive. Because I know I'll hear from you. Otherwise, I'll come there. I come and whoop your ass. So, thank you so much for coming. God bless you guys. That is the end of the show.